What's happening at my place, my community at the moment? We are being hassled by the government, the Faxia mob, or the government in the whole of for us to sign a 40-year lease. Sign a 40-year lease for our land. They've been attempting to do that for about, since their intervention was introduced. We said, no, we will never sign any leases, we will never give up our land. The land is more important to us than the money. When we said no in the first place, we keep on saying no. That's why myself and Richard are down here to talk to you people, to let you know what's happening up there. And for you people to come across to our communities, just see for yourself what's happening up there. It'll be a good experience, and you can see it's an eye-opener.
It's about assimilation. It's about trying to turn us people and our people into be like white people, to push our people away from the homelands, because that's another policy that's came on with Northern Territory government, supported by the federal government, is the homelands. They want to close all the homelands down. So what's going to happen is pressure the traditional leaders in the homelands, close that down, then move people into these hub centres. And we all know what that will create, you know, like a ghetto where you will have abuse, drugs, rape, murders, and you'll have clan groups, different tribes, languages fighting against each other. The community's falling apart. People, you know, we're losing young people going into towns. They get caught up in the cycle of self-destruction with alcohol, drugs and other stuff. And there's nothing much we can do. You know, we've been isolated.
Bilingual program. Our own languages, English and our languages. That's all been taken off us. Come up with this new policy, 4 hours English only, Monday to Friday. Isn't that a stupid policy? Of course, the Aboriginal children are camping with or staying with their parents, their houses, or humpies, or whatever you like to call it. They speak their language. They speak their mother tongue. And how in the hell are you going to change kids from talking their own languages? All right, they come up with this new policy, but what are they going to prove? Northern Territory government is not ready, or the government especially, are not ready to meet those goals. You can have what I would say, build new houses right across the territory. Every single person, I mean married people, couples, with their children. That might be one problem that could be solved. Way to keep the people with talking in English, speaking in English. But I doubt we'll lose our language. I won't lose my language. I speak about 4 different Aboriginal languages, simple, straight, alone. So with the bilingual program, I don't know the answer. But it's a robbery and it's a racist act that the government has come up.
It's not what we want. It's about controls and measures. It's about, you know, bringing an army in, again, martial law. I mean, why do we need the army to come in to take control of our people, you know? And but it's also about land grabs. Do your own research. Find out for yourselves. There's a lot of information out there on the web. Look into the Northern Territory Minerals and Resources internet page, and you'll see from 2005, 2006, the number of exploration licenses and tenements tripled to 400. started off 160, then 208, 209, it's 400. So it's about taking away our permit system, our land rights, disempowerment, and putting across a fear into Aboriginal people across the Northern Territory. They've shut down our land councils, which were very strong back in the 60s, 70s and 80s. We've got no voice, you know, we've got no self-determination. That's all taken away. And that's where we're here today, to give you that message. And also ask each and every one of you people to think about and come on this journey with us, to stand up against racism and discrimination policies that's imposed by not the Australian public, but the federal government. With our walk-off, it's my country, it's my mother's country, it's my old people's country. We're going to stay there permanently. We've got donations coming in for bore. We'll sink a bore so we'll get permanent water. And also we've got a few people coming in on board in regards to permaculture. So that's the direction we want to head. They set up permaculture, all your shower water, tap water, recycled water, then it goes back through a reed pond system. And so you create a little oasis so you can bring the birds back, bring the frogs back. And also we definitely will go with the solar technology. So do away with the generators and using the diesel and stuff. So it's going to be self-sustainable, it's going to be independent. And that's our focus, and that's where we stand. If we abolish the NTR measures, we're not going back to the community. We're going to create this little oasis for ourselves, where it's a communal thing. Everyone, from kids to grandmothers, school children, get involved with your garden, growing your own produce and veggies, and also look at the stone fruit and look at our bush fruit. Germination, propagating all those seeds in a way. So we don't need to go to Coles and Woolies and so on. We're the caretakers for our environment, our land, Mother Nature, and what she's created on this earth for all of us to share. And that's what we're saying, you're part of us now. Again, you must get involved and take part of that responsibility to stand up to make sure we have environment that's going to, you know, we're still going to have animals here, living here. You look at the ice sheets melting, you know, the way it's breaking up, and you look at the ocean that's warming up. Then when you look at the different types of species that live in the oceans, and ask yourself, with the climate change happening so fast, are they able to sort of adapt and change to the climates or the conditions that's there? I don't think we can. We don't know what's down there. You hear different stories from scientists and so on, then the government saying, oh look, it's okay, you know. We should have listened to David Suzuki 30 years ago when he started to flag the environmental changes that's happening then. You know, Earth has its natural cycle over 70 million years. It has been sort of getting drier and drier over the last few million years. But what the humans have done, what the so-called civilized, the leaders that have done, is speeded up the process with all the CO2 that's up there now. You know, if someone can sort of tell me, oh look, it's only there for 5 years, we can clear all that up. But is it there for 5 years, 1,000 years, or is it there for millions of years? So then we ask ourselves, okay, where are we really going? You know, we have this paradise, we have our promised land here, but yet we're creating this journey for all of us, a self-destruction, where we're digging out and we're putting it back up there. So I think for all of us, it's just a matter of survival. I don't think we can reverse what's happening. So it's something to learn about. And what I say to a lot of you, the students that are here, look, you're the next generation of leaders. You're the people that's going to come up and take over controls and powers from the government down the track. So think about humanity, think about racism and discrimination, think about what we're saying here, my brother and I, on behalf of our people in the Northern Territory. It's about coming together. And feel free to work in with the group that's here, pushing our meetings and forums, and because we want to hear your ideas, we want to hear your suggestions. There's none of this of us older generations sort of saying, no, we're not going to listen to you, we know better. No. What we're saying is, I'm opening the door for all you people to get involved with your ideas, visions on how we can sort of work together, how we can change the federal government's thinking, and create a future where we all feel comfortable, and a journey for all of us. So thank you.